Good morning and welcome to Manic Fishing. I'm out here with my mate Steve. He's hiding behind the camera at the minute. Yeah, we just come out. We've come about 20 miles today just to give the boat another good run out. So we're going to hit a couple of little wrecks out here and just have a go. I mean, really, it's just about really testing this boat so I'll get my confidence back in it. But I'm about, I don't know, about 400 yards away from this wreck, so I'm going to get ourselves back on a drift line. We'll go down, so we've got some traditional stuff. I'll try with a slow pitch first, but I've got some sidewinder stuff on. I've got this nice big shad on here, so we're going to have a try down and see how we get on. So let's get round. Right, so we're virtually on it. I'm going to go down. I've got a Matthew Joker jig on, so 170. Just see the first drift, see how we get on. Going across it quite fast. We'll see. Ain't too bad for the slow pitch. We come across it quite fast. Trouble because this wreck doesn't run in line with the tide, you're across it quite quick. So we're just coming up, we're still running quite fast. We're running about just over 2 knots, but the jig's going down pretty good here. So we've got two options. Steve's down with a traditional and I'm down with a slow pitch. Yep. Yeah. So it doesn't feel massive, but I'll take it. Oh, it's just come off. So it's a little pollock. Right at the surface. So I doubt you'll see that on camera. Oh, there you go. The one that got away. So let's have another go. I've just moved over slightly more. I'm just going to wait a little bit just before I go down. Right, I think I'm good there. Yep. Right on the bottom, Steve. So let's see if I can get this one in without losing it. Don't feel very big. I think it may be a pouting or a baby pollock. It's not shaking much. Yeah, baby pouting. There you go, baby whiting. I'm flicking that jig at the front of the boat so that by the time it gets down, it's virtually level with me. So it's down here now. You in, Steve? Might be a lot of pouting or whiting down there. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? At least we're catching. Yep. Sometimes they tangle. I mean, I normally like them about 8 foot, but you know, so yesterday I was finding they were tangling. State of the tide, it moves it, doesn't it? I'll let you play that one up, and I'll. You need a net or what is it?
Pollock.
That's all right though.
Yeah.
Show it out to that camera, Steve. Yes, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it'll go back. Has it gone back okay? It was blown a bit, wasn't it? Right. Come on. I've just gone back onto a slightly different drift. Just trying to find the fish, that's really what it's about. So we're still coming across it quite fast. So I think I'll move us down. It's quite a broken up wreck, this one, so you're sort of hitting little parts of it. I think we'll go back round, Steve. I've come a little bit further away from it this time, just so it gives us a little bit more of a chance because the jig's not going down too bad. So we're just coming up on it now. Just going to hit a corner part of it. So as the tide slows down, in about another half hour, we'll get better drifts on it because we're still doing 2 knots and coming across just little broken parts of it. So I'll move us back round and put us onto a different part so we're getting a bit of a longer drift. Yep. Yeah, it feels better. Oh, it's off. Jesus. That was better. Yeah. They're definitely here. What a nightmare. So that did feel pollocky, so I think we're going to stick at this one for a little bit. Always makes you question your hooks, you know. Whee. There's nothing up with them hooks. All right, let's spin back round. All right, let's see if we can hit that one again. Wreck's just coming up. We're in the kill zone. So the tide's starting to slowly, oh, perhaps not. Also, it's starting to slowly slack off. We're across it again. It's not, it doesn't come up as a massive structure, does it? This, it's like a broken up thing. No. I mean, I'm not tempting fate, but at least it's not a snagger. What we'll do, we'll let this play out and we'll go to the other one, and then we can always come back, can't we? As I said, most of these wreck fish is better on the ebb, and as I say, we come out a little bit earlier just to have a try. Well, that ain't a fish. I just said it's not a snagger, and I've just lost my lure. So I'm going to go down with this. I lost my joker, so I'm going to go down with this. This is a Jimmy jig, one he made me up. Quite a nice colour, and I think we're just going to clip this wreck now. So, you in? Steve's creeping in, sneaking them before I get down. Well, where there's pouting, there's bass and pollock. And this 150 is going down lovely, and the wreck's coming up. We should be all right on this drift. So I had something hit it on the way down. It's just dropped it. I think it was a pouting, so I'm not too worried about that. So I must have gone through a wall of them. Yep. It feels a bit of a dead weight, so I might have foul hooked this one. It's not fighting, you know, head shaking, so I might have hooked it. Yeah, look, foul hooked a baby pouting. All right, so we're still on it, so I'm going to go back down. So hopefully the drift's slowing down a little bit. Put this camera around here. So we're just coming off the end of it now. All right, we'll go back round and have another go. So we're doing two methods here. I'm doing the slow pitch and Steve's doing the traditional, and we'll see what works, you know. All the time that jig's going down and not being swept away, I'm going to do my slow pitching. I think I've hit a pouting, which is unfortunate. Messes your drift up, doesn't it? Spinning whiting that time. So when I'm casting this, I'm keeping this brake on to stop this line bird's nesting, and then letting this lever off, letting the brake off so it free falls. And that's coming down here now. Time it hits bottom, it should be just about right, and just try and get through these whiting and pouting. So we're on the bottom now. I hope that's not the bottom. It is the bottom. I'm going through some jigs today. Another trip to Terry's, I think. So at least I'm practicing my knots. You're still on it, I think, Steve, so I'll just tie on quickly. So another drift, another lure. So I'm down with a Gigabyte arrow, which is only a 120, but because it's a nice slim jig, it go down there perfectly. You don't need a 200 gram or anything like that. It's the thickness of the jig. So this is quite a nice one. So we should be, I'm just going to wait a little bit. We should be coming on it in a minute. That's going down lovely. So I'm just about here now. So I'm on the bottom. The wreck's just coming up. Come on, the pollock. So I know what this jig does, so I haven't got to do too much. You know, I ain't got to be too vigorous with it. So that's a pouting. Or is it? Yeah, I think I've hooked a pouting. So I sort of mess your drifts up a bit. Skip knows. What is it, Skip? I think we'll bugger off to another one.
A few little white ones.
Yeah, pouting in it. Right, so we're just trying another little wreck here. That's going down lovely, this 120. Yep, straight into a fish. It feels heavy, but I might have foul hooked something because it's not shaking much. Might do when it sees a light. Yeah. So it's so I foul hooked a grandad. So we'll come off that now. So I'll let Steve play his bit out, and I'll try and eat my pie. I put my pie in the oven, it's melting the roof of my mouth. Might just be a case of a little bit of wreck hopping. Trouble, you want to keep as far east as you can because of the tide, massive tide. Oh, and I've gone straight into that wreck. Do you believe that? Oh, got it out. Oh, that was lucky. Sometimes bouncing it, you'll get it out, you know. I was lucky that time. Yep. Is that a fish or? Yeah. So I've hit in the one here. It feels really heavy, but it's not fighting much. Oh, I don't know, it's fighting a little bit now. Just being nice and gentle with it. Obviously the ratio on this reel, one turn is 900 millimeters, so, oh yeah. So it's a pollock anyway. It's caught through the back, that's why. But we'll take it. Yeah, caught through the back, but we'll take it. At least it's something. So at least we're showing fish on here. So if there's one little one, we'll get some other ones. All right, so we're sort of on the same sort of drift. So hopefully I'll try and catch one fairly this time. Hopefully if there's little ones down there, then there'll be bigger ones. What a day. So I was supposed to be out with my son today, but he chickened out. So we're just going to come onto it now. Yep. I think it's a pouting. Unfortunately, messing your drift up. Some of the wreck's so small that you can only get one shot at it, and if you hit into a pouting, then you're knackered. Right, let's try and get through this wall of whiting and pouting. I think we'll do one more drift, Steve, and then we'll have a look, see where we're going to go. Because the water will start to move a little bit now the other way. We're still actually doing a flood drift, so time must be slightly different out here. Right, so we've just come up on a wreck. We're staying quite a way out, so we're just going to try this. Looks like we're going to come on it. Who knows? Could be the mother lode. At least we'll get some idea where we're drifting now, and we'll attack it next time because we're just going to clip that corner of it. So we should get a perfect drift across it now. Looks like we're going to run lovely right the way through it. Let's just hope there's some fish on it. Yep. I think it's just a pouting, but so we ain't come all the way out here just for a pouting. It's showing loads of fish down there, Steve. Look, literally loads. But whether they're a sea of pouting, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pouting. Mate, we're not just going to keep catching pouting, are we? I'm done. Right, so I just snagged off, so I'm going to go down with a sidewinder. So just cover me a little bit more ground here. Seems to be quite a few fish down there. All right, last chance saloon. Oh, mate, I've dropped straight into that wreck. Oh, man. I've dropped into the wreck and pulled it out, but you never know if you straighten your hook, do you? I think we'll have to blow it. Well, listen, it ain't always meant to be sometimes, but it's great to come out and fish with my mate Steve. We've put over 100 miles on this boat in the last sort of 3 trips, so I'm super pleased with it. We're going to get in, we're still about 16 mile off, so we're going to try and get the 5 o'clock lock in and fill up with fuel. Thanks very much for watching Manic Fishing. At the end of the video, you see a prompt for another video. That probably will be a Costa Rica one. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, look, I snagged mine right off.